How's it going, Hotstreak users? I'm Sportsbydustin, and today I'm going to be going over the MLB Hotstreak slate for Monday, August 1st. But hey, we finally made it. NFL starts this week on Thursday night. The Las Vegas Raiders are going to be taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in the Hall of Fame game, and I am so excited just to get some football, although I might keep it on for 2 drives while the starters are in and then kick it off. But who knows? I probably will watch the whole game just because I'm fiending for some football. And we finally got it this week, so we've made it, troops. We now have football for basically ever. Also, before we get into the video, if you guys aren't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe now. Like this video. It really does help us out. Also, if you're not on the app, go ahead, link in the description, download the app. Use the code in the bottom of the screen. You'll get $10 bonus plus 100% deposit match. But yeah, let's get into the video. So for my first play, it's actually going to be a strikeouts prop. So we're going to sort it by strikeouts. And we're going to come on down to my main man, Spencer Watkins, to go over 3.5 strikeouts. Spencer Watkins, in the last 5 games, he's gone over this number in 4 of these games. He's now going up against Texas, who is 8th worst at striking out against right-handed pitchers, striking out at 23% of the time. I think that Spencer Watkins can go over this number, although he did miss in his 1 game against Texas this year. He did go under, but I'm sure that we can think maybe there was a lot of 0-2 counts, or that he just got a couple bad breaks to not get 1 more strikeout in that game, especially when you see here that he ended up going 6.66 innings against Texas. So, and then also if we look here, I think in the last 15 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In the last 11 games, each starting pitcher has gone over this 3.5 number. So I think that Spencer Watkins can definitely do it again. So Spencer Watkins to go over 3.5. My next one is going to be a hits prop, and this guy has been absolutely on fire. I started kicking myself in the butt yesterday because I ended up going with Paul Goldschmidt over this guy, who is now riding an 11-game hit streak. Anthony Santander to go over 0.5 hits is the prop we're going to be looking at to go over. If we look here, this in the last 30 games, Anthony Santander has gotten a hit in 23 out of 30 games, 77% of the time. He's going up against John Gray, who is a solid pitcher. But Anthony Santander, whether he's hitting from the right side or the left side, it doesn't really matter. And it doesn't really matter if he's been going up against a solid pitcher or not. He's riding an 11-game hit streak and hitting just about everybody well. So he is hitting 235 against right-handed pitchers. But against left-handed batters, John Gray is giving up a 266 average. So maybe he hits from that side of the plate. I don't know. We'll see. But I could see him possibly doing that if they're playing a numbers game. But let's go ahead and move on to the next prop. Is going to be another hits prop from a guy that is a stud, but man, he has burned me over the last couple weeks or so. Yordan Alvarez to go over 0.5 hits, but I'll show you why I really do like this matchup for Yordan Alvarez. So in the last 30 games, he has a hit in 20 games, 67%. In the last 10, 70% hit rate, 7 out of 10 games. But against Nathan Eovaldi, he's faced Nathan Eovaldi 5 times. He has 4 hits. So he's 4 for 5 against Nathan Eovaldi. And in the last 3 games, he's had 5 plate appearances. So kind of break this down. So let's say he gets 3 at-bats against Nathan Eovaldi. So he went 4 for 5 in his first 5 at-bats. If he could just go 1 for 3 against Nathan Eovaldi, we'd go over, obviously. But then hopefully if we can maybe get 2 more plate appearances like these games with 5 plate appearances, I definitely like Yordan Alvarez. I don't ever see him going really 0 for 5, although he did do it here, but he's getting this in 4 at-bats a lot. Right-handed against right-handed pitchers, Yordan Alvarez is a lefty. Against right-handed pitchers, he's batting .333. So right there, batting .333, and then he's also 4 for 5 against Eovaldi. It's a great matchup for him. It's a good spot to go over 0.5 hits. So Spencer Watkins over 3.5 strikeouts. Anthony Santander over just to get a hit, and Yordan Alvarez to get a hit are my 3 props for today. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like it. But I hope everybody has a great day and have fun playing on Hotstreak today.